Hello guys, today is May 9th, 2026, and I'll talk about this news about How I Met Your Mother actor that was just found guilty of attempted murder of a makeup artist, and that happened less than a month after my predictive art killer makeup. And so what I do here is that I do drawings of the future when it comes to the top news, And so this is happening. His name is Nick Pascal. And you can read further down here that it mentions makeup artist. See here, Allie Shehorn was stabbed multiple times. So, and he was convicted on May 8th, so yesterday it was decided. Here's another article, same thing, ABC News. You can also see the makeup artist here. This drawing, there's a video for it. I did it on April 17th, I think, and since then there also was a murder of beauty influencer. She does makeup and things like that. She was murdered by an X Factor finalist, you see. And this happened over here. It happened 3 days after my drawing. She was run over by a car, and then later she passed away. So you can see that there is a connection between these news stories. And yeah, I will leave links to all of this. So it's a pretty big deal that this is happening, and I don't know what to say more. Just all I can say is that when I do these drawings, I know that it will become the future, basically. It will become important. Yeah, and then you have the evidence over here, right? So famous people attempted murder on beauty or makeup artist in this case, and this drawing has the makeup on it, right? You see lipstick, you see these things, right? It has it on it. This is unpleasant that I can do these drawings. It's unpleasant, okay? I know. What you have to do is, I could do other things. I could do philosophy. I could teach you. I could teach things that I know. I know things, guys. But instead I do things like this, right? It's a very powerful message that I'm giving here. I'm just making it uncomfortable, right? This is not, my drawings are it's obviously connected, right? But I have other things to do also. Just so you know, I can do other things. And maybe sometime I mean, if this is admitted what I'm doing, I guess people would think that it's very uncomfortable, and I would maybe stop doing these drawings then and share some other things with you when you actually take me seriously. You have to take me seriously, and then I will reveal things that I know. Okay, I know very important things that need to be spoken to the world, okay? But we're not there. I'm not going to talk. I'm going to provoke you guys. That's what I'm doing. And it's uncomfortable. That's how it is when you don't listen, okay? When you like, yeah, that's a lot of what's happening here. And yeah, so you see, this is basically big news that How I Met Your Mother actor was just found guilty of attempted murder of a makeup artist, right? Right? And as I said, this drawing was just less than a month ago. There, and it also had to do with X Factor finalist murdering another, how do you say, murdering a beauty influencer. Let me show you that again. So it's this. It's also connected. I can continue. I mean, what I'm doing here is not is not. I mean, it's so hard for people to realize that this is real. What's going on? It's so hard for people to get it. It's so hard because you have never. Honestly, I'm sure that you have never seen anything like this. Okay, and that's the problem when there is no other example of something. It's so hard to try to categorize it. You know, it's hard to realize what's happening here because there is nothing to compare it with, right? There is nothing to compare this with. And so it becomes hard to yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's how it seems. At the same time, there is censoring. Like, first of all, there is people are. I don't know. I mean, there are many things why this is not. You know, many reasons why. Um, yeah, you know, I don't want to talk about that anymore. So let's see. Yeah, so anyhow, I just wanted to, you know, show you that it's actually happening, you know, in many ways, and these as I said before, because of the way that the world is a fractalized um, existence, sort of, it becomes a cascade, you see. When you actually have the finger on the pulse of reality, it's not one thing that happens. It's a cascade. It's a light ray that bounces many times in this crystal of reality, and you could see it as something like that. I'm just saying something right now. Don't read too much into it, okay? But And so it becomes many things. What I do here right now is to kind of check, are you sentient? You know, are you sentient? Are you conscious? Are you conscious enough to see what's going on here? Are you conscious? Right? So that's it, you know, evidence, measurements. This is evidence what's happening in the top news, the breaking news. It's a big deal. Okay, makeup artist, makeup, you see. And this, I'll leave a link to the video where I recorded this. I'll also leave a link to the the X post. I made an X post when I posted this, and you can check the date of this if you don't believe me. So that's it. There's something that I figured out. There are many things that I have realized, and I'm not talking to anyone about it. No one. I written a few books, but besides from that, I don't talk about what I know. I don't discuss it with anyone. Okay? And this is the result. There is no way to you know, try to listen to me when I talk to someone about this. It's up here, okay? Okay, there some notes also, of course. There are a few things, but whatever. Um, there are a lot of people that only talk, you know, big talkers on the internet, big talkers, right? There's a lot of that. But I do things, okay? And people that talk, they don't like that. People that are talkers, that do big talking, they don't like people that do things, that actually are able to do things. They don't like it, okay? That's how it is. Naturally, of course, if you are beautiful, or if you're very beautiful on the outside, of course you don't like it when it turns out to be a shell. Of course you don't like that, right? Naturally. So, I mean, they didn't know about it, right? It's kind of like that. They didn't know. Someone just discovered it's just a shell, right? That's basically the reaction. Um, as I said, I could do other things. This is highly uncomfortable what I'm doing for other people, and that's how it becomes when you together mess with the wrong kind of person. Okay. Sometimes the person you push away is too strong. Okay. That's who I am. Okay. That's what happened here. It's a supernatural phenomenon, and it wasn't a good thing to do by many people. Okay. So this is the situation. I'll just continue to make drawings about what is going to happen, and yeah, and then I show evidence, and when people ignore it, it's like the consciousness fades away almost. I don't know, you know, I don't know what's happening to people when they're able to ignore this, right? How is it possible? Is this supposed to be normal, what I'm doing? No, it's not. It's not normal. Yeah. So it's a conscious butterfly effect, you could say. And yes, you see something happen here that has been going on for a long time. I mean, this this um, this court case, for example. But what you don't realize is that these drawings, I mean, I don't know if I should talk about it like that, but the time space continuum isn't like people think. Okay, you think that you affect, you do an action and you affect the future, right? And it doesn't have to be like that. I'm pretty sure of it. I'm very sure of it, that if you do a certain kind of action, it will affect the past. And that's why I can be conscious about doing something, and um, it will eventually become this really big news story that, yeah, you know. So as I see it, um, yeah, I don't think the mind can continue to exist if when people um, decide to ignore this evidence. Like, to be frank with you, to be honest with you, it's like I cannot imagine how the mind doesn't just die from imagining, from ignoring this. It's like, what is the purpose of the mind? The purpose of the mind is to identify, identify the what makes sense, seeing patterns, right? This is a very simple pattern. I make a drawing and then it happens. It's a very simple pattern that I show evidence of. Um, simplicity, the simplicity in what I do has a strength in it. The fact that it's simple. I'm not making a huge complicated formula that I'm presenting and telling you something about that. When you have something complicated, you can hide things in it. You can make it into some kind of uh, um, you can hide things in the details. But when I do something simple, it becomes strong in its simplicity. Okay, and in this way it becomes hard to argue against it. So yeah, uncomfortable situation. um, I am a living organism that, just like any living organism, does what it can. I do what I can do, right? I can do these things, and so I must. Something like that. Um, yeah, but I have, as I said, I've other things to tell you, to share, like I have knowledge to share that I'm keeping quiet about. And yeah, I don't feel like talking about it, but I know things. Just take it as you know, compare it to what's happening here, and I do a drawing and then it happens, like similar to what I say. In this case, it's basically identical. It's a makeup artist, and this drawing is about makeup, right? And the other one was a beauty influencer. I said when I made this drawing, I said that she's supposed to have a beautiful face, and that doesn't mean that it is. I mean, it started with her, right? It started with her. And it could very well be that this kind of drawing uh, makes it happen also. It could be. And that's it becomes this this ethical complication then. But where is the debate? Where is the debate about ethics in making a drawing? There is no such debate. And also what more? I mean, to be able to have a debate, it has to be admitted to happen, right? There is no debate. There is no, yeah. And what more should I say? Yeah. I guess I'm not going to 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 um, to talk about these things um, that I know. I'll take it to my grave. Okay, I'll do that. But I'll write some more book. Okay, I'll do that. But also I will. But some things I literally can't talk about. I mean, it's that there's no point to talk about things. Being a talker, I or I mean, not I didn't mean that. I mean, talking about things of knowledge. I don't want to do it because I'm not taken seriously, and you should take me seriously because I do these drawings, and then you see, it could very well be that the drawings makes it worse. I'm telling you, it's going. Imagine if there is a certain action that has so much resonance that it goes back in time. Um, well, what happens? You're not prepared for that. Okay, people are not prepared for that, and so when they think in terms of time forward, they think like that. They become charmed by circumstances. People are placed in the circumstances to follow that path, okay? And so it could be that a drawing, a, a potent drawing like this, makes it worse. Yeah, it could be. And I mean that in a magical way. I don't mean it in a rumor. A rumor goes, someone talks about, oh, it's a drawing and we're going to make it happen. No, I'm not talking about a conspiracy. I'm talking about something deep in the unconscious mind tagging along a certain path. Yeah. So okay, I think I'll end this video now. It was yeah, it's what I wanted to say. So yeah, this drawing has yet again come true. It's less than a month afterwards. How I Met Your Mother actor was found guilty of attempted murder of a makeup artist. Okay, that's it. Bye bye.